So this is my wife, Ekaterina. She's from Russia. She's starting her vlog. Yeah. And there's our second child, Daniel. And this is the big one, Lionel. The troublemaker. Well, two of them are troublemakers. But this is the biggest of the troublemakers. Say hello, Leo. Yes, you're going around in the rocket? You're riding the... Wow. You're standing on the rocket, Leo. You can juggle the tree, them? No, not. And here is Danny. Daniel. So Daniel is 2 years old. And yes, he's a mixed child. His father's Jamaican. Here is the father. So yes, Daniel, I'm Jamaican. My mother is Russian. Yes. So that's how the mix came along. How did we meet? We met in Thailand. I was playing football in Thailand. And there's a big story behind that. Yes. It's also in our book. We have a book on Amazon called To Hell and Back. Explains much of our stories. All we've been through. Hey. So we're in Vietnam. We're in Thailand, Vietnam. This is where I've been playing football in Vietnam for the past, since 2012? It's been on and off. I've been in Vietnam, I've been in Thailand. I've had injuries, I've been out for 1 year. But my career actually started in Russia. Yes, and it's ironic that I have a Russian wife and we actually didn't meet in Russia, even though my career started in Russia. Yeah. And that's another story. I could share a little more on the whole Russian story. So, actually I started my career in Russia in a club called FC Himki in the Russian Premier League. I had no experience with Russia before. I'm a typical, if I can go back 2009, I was 21 years old. Typical Jamaican boy. Just happy to get the chance to leave Jamaica to come out of poverty. Yeah. So I actually went to Russia, did a trial, signed, and my world got turned upside down in Russia. I was experiencing the worst racism, if the first racism I've ever experienced in my life. Honestly, I was in a team that most of my teammates didn't like me because I was black. The worst it got was, I would say, I was chased in the streets of Moscow, leaving a supermarket by 3 guys. I was physically abused. I had to leave my groceries and run to my hotel, and that was the wake-up call that being black isn't loved much in this world. Yeah, honestly. So after that chase, I literally had to cover my whole skin leaving our team hotel. Almost every time I was going to the supermarket, I had to cover my hands. I wear the big jackets to make sure I wear the mask, nobody sees my face, because I was so scared. Now I'm 33 and thinking back, it's not funny, but yeah, I can look back and say Russia changed my life. Yeah, and I was there for 6 months, and literally the whole experience there, I almost wanted to jump off of a building. I was staying in a team hotel and I couldn't deal with it anymore. I was playing games, people were spitting at me, people were making monkey sounds. My coach, not the first coach we had, but he got fired after 2 games when I was there, and they signed a new coach, and he said he didn't want any monkeys in his team, so he sent me to the second team. So that whole experience, when I went back to Jamaica in the December of 2009, I told myself I would finish football. I said I wouldn't play football anymore. I said if that's what I had to go through to make money, I'd rather not make any money. So I went home to Jamaica. I was a changed child. when I was home, I started to appreciate Jamaica even more. Being in an environment where I was comfortable, home, I would be around my friends, and I was like, hey, why we have so much hate amongst each other and nobody in the world loves us? And if you know Jamaica, if you hear about Jamaica, it's a country full of crime. And I just couldn't understand that nobody loves us, but we don't love each other either. And every day I would talk to my friends, the ones I know who are in crime or drugs or whatever. I would talk to them and say, hey, there's so much in life and we have to start appreciate each other. But the culture already set away, and that honestly is one of the things which we could have changed, which we could have thought more upon that. Like, we used to literally tell my friend them, say, yo, instead of sending people to jail, I would send them to Russia. And I'm talking about black people. And I only said that because of how bad we are with crime against each other. I was like, I wouldn't send you to jail, I would just send you to Russia to let you experience real hate. Because the hate we have for each other is more out of bad mind and envy. It's not somebody hating you because you're black. You cannot escape this hate. I get this, and most of my life traveling the world, it's been like this. Not only Russia was like this, even Asia is like this. Not physically, nobody wants to harm me here, but I get it a lot where you walk and people are laughing when they see you, or you know that if you're black and you travel, you know what I'm talking about. People see you, they laugh. People see you, they start to make video, and yeah, it's pretty annoying, but I've become mentally strong where it doesn't bother me. I can honestly tell it doesn't bother me at all now. Before I was very ignorant or angry at the slightest chance of somebody showing something that they were just thinking because I'm black it means something bad, and yeah, but now I am way more mature. Yeah, so I went back to Jamaica in 2009 and I decided I would stop playing football. So I was actually working and playing football in Jamaica as an accountant before I went to Russia, so I just went back to work. And I did the 9 to 5, and after maybe another 6 months of the 9 to 5, I said, hey, I started to do a lot of meditation and thinking, and I was saying like, yo, I was in Russia. Honestly, I signed in Russia for $5,000 US at 21 years old. In Jamaica, when I was working as an accountant, for the year, if I made 300,000 Jamaican, at that time maybe it was like $2,000 US or 2,500 US dollars. That's what I would make it for the year, and I had to survive from that. And imagine at 21 you go to Russia and you sign a contract and they give you $5,000 US. I felt like a king. I remember collecting that first paycheck, and I took the money and I threw it in the air on the bed in the room, and I'm like, because I couldn't believe that you could make so much money at 21. So I said, honestly, I started to dwell on myself, and I'm like, hey, I cannot let how people treat me or what people think of me cause me to not change my life. You're talking about a kid who grew up in Jamaica. I was born in Portmore Garden, Portmore Lane. Anybody know Newland? Them area there? You know Portmore Lane, Danland? Yeah. Maybe probably the worst place now, Portmore. And my father from Seaview Garden, so I always travel back and forth from Portmore Lane to Seaview till we move to Greater Portmore, middle class, you that's it. Yeah. So I grew in the worst, but born in the worst. And like I literally see the chance how I could have changed my life. And we just say, yo, we just met back and I say, yo, the only reason why the people them, honestly, people treat you bad, sometimes maybe them have them one a problem. But we know some black people, we get it, trust me, we get it. We're born in it, we get it. So at the end of the day, we just say, yo, I'm not gonna make that experience there kill my dream and kill my talent. Can work hard to develop my talent. So I just therefore say, yo, I'm go back and play some ball. And we just stop the 9 to 5. I'm gonna go play some ball for Arnett Garden. And even we'd have a pre-season tournament. They call Champions Cup, Clara Cup. Play for Arnett, win the cup, we get top scorer, MVP, and we get called to the national team. And that was in 2011. Yeah. So it literally took me 2 years really and truly to get back, my senses from the working thing to the whole football thing. So honestly, I get called to the national team, and an agent see me and say, yo, I care go Vietnam. I say Vietnam, and the man bring me across to Vietnam, and them telling me I know nothing about Asia. I have no experience. First time I come to Asia, see a whole different lifestyle, a whole different living. I'm come to Vietnam, I'm signed in a Vietnamese club. And literally, I signed in a Vietnamese club, we pay more than even the Russian club. So that was a big eye-opener, say. And the environment never so hostile as Russia. But sadly, I only last 4 months and I get a knee injury. And the club just stopped my contract and go back home to Jamaica again. I end up feel better. I wouldn't say me get better, but feel better. And I end up start training back with the national team. And that was right in time for the 2012 World Cup qualifiers. Then they start and I play the national team. And by the time we play USA, we get a next injury with the same right knee at the time, and we have to do a surgery, which we out for like 9 months. And in another 9 months, though, I'm out. The little money we make come go to Vietnam and everything, honestly, I waste it. Every time I'm not married, young, I'm just a girl it out and and party and do be a foolishness. I call it the foolish me back then, because there's been a big change in my life since then, but I like to talk about even the negative part of my life, so other people can learn from it, especially the baller, because we tend to face football forever and the money will always come. I learned that early. Yeah, so 2012 I get the surgery there. Doctor said 68 weeks, it ended up to 9 months before we get better. End up there Jamaica broke. Girl, me I talk to them time they left me. Most people never have a business. They couldn't ask, they couldn't stretch your hand to nobody. Which me at the time neither, but you just know say after those stuff out here, struggles. Yeah man. So 2000, come around the 9 months from 12 September, I reach in a me again and an agent, different agent leave me and say, yo, carry go to Thailand. Man, send me show a club for me. Give me all contract, send me contract in an email, so I'm have to do a come and everything legit. We reach a Thailand and end up there and realize it's a total different story. Reach at the club don't know nothing about me. We there in a Thailand and just run around. End up that 2 other Jamaican ballers come join me in a Thailand. Same thing where I run from. We got a club, them they know so where I come. Man, just things are some look because honestly, like in Asia, you get for 10 so most Africans just go to Asia and them try and make a team. Them maybe not professional, so there's so much oversupply of players when I transfer in the opening in Asia. Most players, African players, just there and they just try out for a team. So it end up that we did it, and no team not take us serious. We all travel 5 hours, go to one city. Man, them no make a train, man, them just be serious. Some look at African youth that try to make a team. We have to laugh about it now. Some left Jamaica with $50 at that point. Left Jamaica 2013 with $50. I'm just tell myself, say, yo, I'm not go back home because I have nothing to go back home to. I'm just there, and the other 2 ballers, them never cut yet, but them they mentally give up already. And me feel the same way, but we just never have a chance to just keep trying. I'm end up there and we go one team, one division, one team. When we end up signing for at the end, named Saraboy FC. But the whole process of that is, me there, man, them play a practice match. I'm see the boss and I tell him, say, yo, we play for Jamaica, you know. Man, I say, I don't believe that, so I take up my phone and show my YouTube video where we play against Guyana. I'm catching all. And them time they meet bleach out my ear. And the man says, the same person in the video. I tell the coach, say, yo, get a youth at 20. I'm going to go out there for 20 and score 2 and set 2. We're not at 6-2. At the time, I never even know it's a Premier League team we play against Thailand as a Division 1. So, man, them they end up like me. But at the same time, they never confirmed that yet. So the agent, the camera one, next team got trained. The next day, I'm going to play a next practice match with that team there. I win 1-0 on my score. And that team, they say, yo, they want to sign me, but the president wants him to play 1 more match. In the space of the same day, the Division 1 club called the agent and tell him, say, yo, bring the ball and come, we'll play the match. We want to sign him. So I come lift up and I go sign with that team there, the Division 1 team. Sign with the man for around $2,000. When I work it out in a Thailand bar. The lowest, after I tell you, I sign in a Russia for 5. I sign in Vietnam for 5-5. I end up go Thailand, I sign for $2,000. You see me? Man them carry me go show me I stay is a building with only a mat tonight. I mean literally mean one of them sleeping mat there. That's all. So I just feel like see me I start over from nothing at all. And I know enough man will come to Asia and them see them condition and them lift up. I say yo them nah do them thing they may talk about the worst condition me ever in a at that I come back up in when I go to Thailand and I sign. And the $2,000 me have to live out of that. I'm say you're better than yard, you know, because you don't know the ball things at the yard already. You're there yard, you can have get 25 grand a month from a club. Them time they're good. I'll mountain pass and 2 more weeks, and the next month I still get the 25 grand, which I do like 2 bills US. I just don't even pay no mind, I just go and tough it out and I enjoy the thing. You see me? End up do so well, and I play, and I go through, and end up meet, and I summer meet my wife. Summer meet my wife. Where should this? They run this up. Summer meet the boss. And you see with the 2 little kids them, you know. But the story behind all, she know. When we meet she with the Thailand in them same circumstances that I tell about. Same little room with the mat. And I say to myself, so yo, we meet her and yeah, I love her at first sight. So she's pretty already and very. But I never expect her to stick around the way how she stick around after I really show her the vibes. Because I say to her, say, yo, I play ball, especially in Asia, where you have a half a bad season and then when I release it and sign somebody else. I say to her, say, yo, and then time she already started her university degree in Russia. And she finished 1 year already. And I said to her, say, yo, better go back to your country. Because since you stop school and depend on me when I make 2 grand. And them time they have all, by the time I don't pay all my expenses, I have 5 bills. I'm still send 3 bills down me out of Jamaica to my mother and my sister. They help them with bills and them things. There are 2 bills me and her keep. Different from how we don't pay bills and the whatever. You see me? I tell her, say, yo, if I lose my job, you can't come to Jamaica. Because them time I still live with my mother. So I say, yo, the condition that me live in Jamaica, you can't manage them conditions. So, yeah man, I used to cuss her and say, yeah, no make love fool you. You see me? And she not cut. She not cut. No matter how I cuss her, but she not cut. You see me? Real way. And that's when? That 14 January. I end up playing the season with her in a Thailand. She travel with me go every match. Everywhere I go, she dey back at me. Rain, sun and shine. And I tell her she dey Thailand with me. The amount of teammates me have foreigner, local, in my team, in other team, love her off and them see her. All wanna drive Benz and all kind of car, want her. And she not budge. And them time a bike me a ride in Asia, bike. I never ride bike in Jamaica yet, and in Asia I come learn for ride bike. And she that with me everywhere. You see me? So I tell her say, call it God blessing, call it faith, call it perseverance, you know you want to call it. But we played a season in 014, end up carry the Division 1 team, got Premier League, we finished second. And then I get like 2 grand and I say to the boss, say, yo, we got a Premier League, double the money now. I'm going to stay at the club because them tell me I get a little interest from a team of Vietnam. Them come watch me and them like me and them say, yo, them we double the money. But with my experience now, 012 with the Vietnamese team, them as you're injured, the club them want to let you go. No compensation, nothing. They could have 10-year contract. They might find some way and stop it and you have to just survive for your own. So with that experience, I say to her, I say, yo, I don't want to go back to Vietnam because I don't see how Vietnam run. Thailand, they look more, we see more professional. Because we see players did an injury and then work with them to season done and support them through the injury. Compared to Vietnam as the injury, they want to let it go. I say to her, I say, yo, if the man them double my money, yes, so I'm not left. See him there? I say, I'm not left, you know. I stay right with me there. You see me? But the boss stop play tough. I'm not lie. And the Vietnamese club come with an offer, I couldn't turn down. I just tell him, say, yo, the man they want to buy me, because we have 1 more year contract. So the man they want to buy me. So, you mean so the man them can give this, I'm a cut. You see me? So said, so done, which me never ever want to go. But I end up make the move and come to Vietnam and trust me, everything changed from that. Everything just start go up. Vietnam is a place where you can make money, I'm not gonna lie to you. As you can see me there in Vietnam now, 5 years prior to that. And we could have buy a house or yard. We could have invest in an apartment. Because me always focus on life after ball, or always that thing say, yo, it only take 1 injury for me stop playing. So when I save like hell, I just go under no money, save. And then my wife get pregnant over the years, I say we have 2 youth now. So that comes with the whole responsibility. So I always have to think about, yo, I have them youth to take care for the next 20 years, you know. You see me? So never that try live the flashy life. Never try to choose, say, yo, I go do this and buy that and no, but I say, yo, I buy something to invest in. Yeah, man. and I see it end up complete now that we can there. Come at Asia, me at 28, now me at 33. Come here with $50. Now me have 2 youth and the same girl let me go through the struggle with. Say, hey punk. See her there. Oh, see some hello, ciao, people in Vietnam. Hey Danny, hello. This is Daniel and there is Lionel. I can't touch my every single point. Boy, the video 20 minutes already. Baboon, 20 minutes already. No, you're not getting it. It's okay, hold on now. So, I don't know. If anything we talk about where you want me shed light on more, I think we miss a point through the journey. Well, actually, they signed for a new team. I'm in. Yeah, man. I think there's nothing else we need to talk about. More than for just tell a man, say, oh, end of the day, you don't know where your future hold. And sometimes you have to go through the whole toughness of life. I don't know. My grandparents grew up in a church. Always he just love the book of Job. You see me? Oh, God bless him. And the devil say, oh, Job only love you because of what you give him. You see it? And even when time, everything I get taken from Job, we still praise God. Still I give thanks. You see me? So see me as some look on life. I always love the book of Joseph. See me. See Joseph brother them sell him. And he end up going and city go turn king. You see me? And see me how Joseph have to prepare during the time of harvest. So I always believe that when things are go good, you have to save your money and prepare for when time things not go good. You see me? So that's something I always look on life. Them two books, they are my book always. So yeah, I so get a camera, she want a camera. Yeah man, so that's the realness of life. So like for all of the other ballers them now, I always tell a man, say, even a yard, I tell a man say, try come to Asia. Cause I like talk things to a facts, so I like open you them eye from early. See, I tell them say, we have, at the time, even if you look back, 2012 when I play World Cup qualifiers before I get the injury, we defeated Philadelphia Union. And the contract was something like, see maybe Thailand $2,000. I'm not gonna lie to you, if you look on it, if you make $2,000 a month, even 10 months, and that's a 20 grand. 20 grand can't do nothing in a life. Enough money, yes, but may I tell you, I see it over and over right now, even at USL, MLS. A very few ballers make money where them can look on as retirement money where can change them life. You see me? And Asia can't do that. As I tell you, someone could have buy me a house. I have to save and buy it. I just buy it. I don't take a mortgage for it because I no job where I go forever. Can't take a 30-year mortgage and my career done by the time I reach. You're lucky if you play ball, you make it to 32. So I'm at 33. So I'm a man, I don't like loan and them things. So I always try to save. People have different theories on that, but we just make the sacrifices then. You know, say, I have a house, a family now, where nobody can take me out of. You see me? So while you can there, you might be in a better environment in the States, I mean, but the $1,000 and the $2,000 can't really do nothing to change people's life, you see me? So might as well come to Asia, and to me, my career get lost when I come to Asia. Jamaica team look back for me. I get 2 look a call, but I do nothing to say really. You see me? We didn't know already, so me I choose either my career or to take care of my family, and we decided to take care of my family. You see me? So, see me, I tell them on them. You have to try set up yourself where after football you have something to show if you all like sacrifice them, you make. You see me? So yeah, tomorrow. So yeah man, so this is a little video. Wife buy a little vlog camera and take it from her and see it. Done 24 minutes worth of talking. The gear back our camera. Yeah. Add the video from the YouTube channel and you can subscribe and hit a thumbs up if you learn something. And you can put your questions under the comment section if you want me to talk about something or explain something more or stress on a point more or anything. See it, so bless up.